There are two kinds of vodka drinkers. There's people that enjoy vodka, and then there's people that just drink vodka to get drunk. If you are part of the second category, and you choose to buy a cheap bottle of vodka, then you may want to pay attention to this video. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you need to take out a loan to get drunk. I'm just here to say, but you're better than that cheap shit. And if you're going to get drunk, you might as well do it properly, but it's better for you and has better flavour as well. In this video, I'll be telling you why you shouldn't buy cheap vodka and what to look out for in a bottle of vodka for your next drinking sesh. Now, when I say don't buy cheap vodka, what I mean is don't go out and buy bad quality vodka. And I'm not saying go out and spending lots of money on vodka. I'm just saying know what is good quality and know what is bad quality. So what is vodka? Vodka is a neutral spirit. Both Russia and Poland claim that they were the ones that founded vodka. In Poland, the earliest mentions that were documented for vodka was in the 14th century, while in Russia, the first known distillation of a vodka-like substance was recorded in the 9th century. However, the vodka that was produced in Russia in the 9th century is nothing like the vodka we have today. Now, for many people, when they hear the word vodka, they think of a nasty spirit that burns the back of your throat and is only nice when you add a mixer to it. But in many Eastern European cultures, this is not how you drink vodka. Instead, you will take a shot of vodka, drink it, and then you'd have a cold mixer to have separate to the vodka. You do not mix the vodka and the mixer together. And that is why many people that will drink vodka that way will always encourage you to look for premium, better quality vodkas. But there's also other reasons why you shouldn't drink low quality vodka. For starters, it has been linked to give you worse hangovers and headaches. It is actually worse for your health than premium quality vodkas. They can give you an unpleasant burn and a bad aftertaste, while high quality vodkas will give you a sweeter, more refined aftertaste. It will feel smoother and a not too bad burning taste afterwards. So let's talk about the ingredients of vodka. Well, vodka can be made out of anything that can be fermented. The most common ingredients you'll find in vodka is rye, wheat, potatoes, and barley. And depending on what ingredient you choose will depend on what kind of flavour profile you could expect from that vodka. For rye vodka, you should expect a full-bodied, spicy, nutty notes. For barley, a bread-like, buttery sweetness kind of notes. For wheat, slightly peppery with aniseed and lemon notes. And for potatoes, a full-bodied, creamy texture. Now, some people say better quality vodka will tend to stick to certain ingredients, for example, wheat, but that isn't always the case. The true reality of what determines the quality of the vodka is the way it's been distilled, the way it's been filtered, the water that's being used, and the quality of that particular ingredient. But vodkas can also be made of other ingredients, such as sugarcane and even milk. When going to the shops to buy a bottle of vodka, it may be difficult to know what vodka's good and what vodka's bad. But there's 5 things to look at to help you judge whether or not a vodka is good quality or bad quality. First off, the number of distillations. On many bottles, you may see how many times that vodka has been distilled. Distillation is where the liquid is heated up and vaporized, where it then condenses back. This is what creates the alcohol, as alcohol will boil at a lower temperature to the other liquids. This process can remove impurities and give you a cleaner spirit. Many distilleries will do this multiple times to create a more purer vodka. Now, you may think the number of distillations will determine how good a bottle of vodka is, but unfortunately this isn't actually the case. Although the distillation process can make a vodka more purer, it can also take away the flavour from the vodka as well. This can lead to many brewers putting in artificial sweetness to try and hide the fact that they've used multiple distillations, try and taste like a premium vodka. Although still many premium vodkas may distill multiple times, it still doesn't necessarily mean that it is a good vodka. Grey Goose only distills one time, and they'd say that it's not about the number of distillations, it is about how well that vodka has been distilled. So in this case, it is about researching that brand of vodka to understand why they have chosen to distill that vodka that many times. The other thing to look out for is to check to see whether or not the vodka is organic. If a bottle of vodka says that it is organic, it means it hasn't got any added sweetness or artificial flavourings added to the vodka. Thirdly, the ingredients. Like all spirits, the quality of the ingredients massively determines how good that quality of spirit will be. And vodka is no different. The better quality the wheat is, or the rye, or the potatoes, will ultimately determine how good that bottle of vodka will be. The water, as well, plays a crucial role in how pure and how premium the vodka is. The quality of the water that is used is very important when it comes to diluting the vodka to either 40 or 37%, depending on whereabouts in the world you are. The best vodkas will use clean, mineral-rich water to give a great balance and texture to the vodka. Lastly, the final thing to look out for is the filtration. Although distillations are used to take out the impurities of vodka, the filtration is the final part of the vodka brewing process that takes out the last of the impurities. Proper filtration is key to producing a high standard quality of vodka in most cases. However, there are still some premium vodkas that skip the filtration process. For example, Belvedere Unfiltered, which skips the filtration process, but is still classed as a premium quality vodka. But in many cases, filtration is still very important. There are many ways to filter vodka. The most common is charcoal, crystals, sand, and silver. But some luxury vodkas may choose more fancier methods of filtering the vodka, which can give it even purer spirit. One method is glacial filtration, and another interesting filtration process is filtering it through lava rock, where the lava rock soaks up the impurities. We are now at the end of the video. I hope you have a better understanding of vodka and have a bit more of an idea on what to look out for a good bottle of vodka. And if you are one of those people that do buy cheap bottles of vodka, I hope this video has tempted you to consider buying better quality vodka. Till next time, bye.